Hi Aries, this is a special reading for only my single, looking to mingle, tasty as a Pringle Aries, okay? So it's like a bonus, I guess, but this is only for the single Aries looking for a love kind of reading. And you know what? Let's bring in my little rose quartz crystal. It's tiny as shit, but maybe it's powerful enough. It took a bath last night in with the moonlight, and you know that was like full moon in Aries, so it was a supercharged moon for you guys, big time. It's a huge life transforming type of moon that we had yesterday. Anyway, enough of the blah blah. Let's read for November because October's like done for me. Should be done for you guys too. So let's just go optimistically into November. Universe, angel, spirit guides, for my beautiful Aries cohort, can you please tell me what is coming in or who is coming in towards my beautiful Aries? We'll do situation after this, but let's see who or what's coming in towards you guys for love. Okay. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, Judgment, the Chariot, and Two of Pentacles. Those of you who are intertwined with somebody, sure, you could probably hear this too, but also listen to the other reading that I pull out every week because that's generalized for work and love, or the people that are involved in your world. So take the two and combine them if you can, plus the signs in your moon and rising. Wheel of Fortune, the Hermit, Judgment, the Chariot, and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Wow. What the fuck is going on, single Aries? You must be wanting some love. You must be needing it, must be asking for it, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 are major arcanas. 1 is minor. Minor talks about our free will and the choices and the decisions we make. And ironically, the one that you got is a 2, which means you're juggling your pros and cons. So it feels like something fated is coming towards you. And it's going to be up to you to discern what you're going to do, because it looks like you're weighing your pros and cons to it. But having all these major arcanas, it's like the universe hears you. They're listening to you. They hear your cries and what you want, because the Wheel of Fortune talks about luck on your side, changing things in your world to move the dial of your life forward because it's been stagnant for so long. But when you see this much major arcana, that means they're making moves for you. They're putting things in place, and you know, everything is in due time, everything. So for them to align certain things, for you to have that serendipitous moment with somebody, certain things need to fall in place and or happen, because God knows what's going on in their external environment to come to you or towards you. The Hermit, who the fuck is laying low? Who took a time out? So if you're like hermit, being like a hermit, and you're home and you're not going out because you're too tired or you work all the time or whatever your reasons are, if you're not getting your ass out there and you're in hermit mode, which is a self-imposed time out because you're trying to stay home and make wise decisions, or you're laying low, hell no, you ain't gonna meet somebody. This can all, and I'm gonna tell you the signs, by the way, with the major arcanas, because maybe these are people that you've met. Judgment. You need to make a decision. That's probably why you have the Two of Pentacles trying to weigh your pros and cons. You need to probably decide on something or someone. The Chariot. You have an agenda. You have a specific thing in mind. And you are on your little horse and you're going forward, and not that you have blinders on, but you're putting them on purpose because of your agenda, of your focus. So regardless of the positive and regardless of the negative, you're charging ahead full force. You're moving forward to what your goal is, or what it is that you want, to the point where you don't actually see what's in the peripheral, if it's good or bad. There's just, you don't see it because you're going there. Now, I didn't clarify yet, which we will in a hot second, but you've got 2 Sagittarius cards here, 1 Cancer card, and a Virgo card. And 7 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. You must have met somebody and you are debating whether, or you will be meeting somebody, but you will, the more important message here is that you're going to be debating it, whether you will invest in it or not. Now, let's clarify these suckers. You are taking some kind of leap of faith and a risk, but you're doing it and you're coming from a place where you're not healed. So you need to check that. Because if your energy or your plate isn't clear, you're never going to meet that person because your mind is set either on some sort of standard or the standard of who you were before, or this person has just like has a hold on you, your previous person or the past. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I was right to think about the earth signs here in your life. You're debating an earth sign, some of you. This person's very stable. They're available. They're there. They're probably just maybe typically not your type, or they do things so orthodox, so stringent, or so weirdly different from you that you need to consider it. Oh, fuck yeah, you need to consider it. Look at this. This is a very stable person. Mentally, financially, all of the above. Can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Look at you throwing darts. If this goes into the center, this is good. If it goes to the floor, it is bad. There's no way to choose. I get it because maybe it's on an energy level that's very small and you want more. Like Page of Cups, this is like immature, or like, oh, I'm just texting you. Yeah, okay, asshole, if this was the fucking 80s, there's no texting. You pick up the phone and you make yourself known and be sure. There was no hiding shit. And now people text each other and tone and feeling and message gets lost in a text. Not saying it's your fault, and it's not theirs because maybe they're too scared, but once upon a time, it was do or don't. And now we live in the gray. But what can help you is to bypass all that, take your risk, and say, fuck it. Make this person give you answers so you can make your choice. Okay, now I'm talking out of my ass. I'm going to ask for advice, but let's finish here. What's Hermit? Eight of Cups, yeah, and the Five of Swords. Something looks too difficult for you. Too many blocks, too many obstacles in the month of November. So you walk away because you're not emotionally satisfied. Simple enough and done. All right, so you are retracting your energy. You are lying low, and because you're leaving something that isn't really satisfying you. You're like, who the fuck is gonna be satisfied with text messaging? It's not like, I love you to the moon and back. And Aries, you're fucking passionate creatures. You don't know how to do boring from like day one. You're like, how is this boring from fucking day one? Or was it just passion and then it just died? Who knows? We'll see. Things can change because the sun is back here. So what is Judgment? Because it looks like you need to make a decision. To you, it looks like, yes, this person is available. Yes, this person is here for you, but do you want them? Judgment, please. Because it feels like an affair to you for some. Others of you, it's unrequited love. And it's not you, it's them. I don't like the Four of Cups, to be honest with you. But I'm not going to blow up your fucking, foo-foos and tell you some fake shit. Because here you are, male or female. You are the Queen of Wands. You are this fire passionate person. But the Queen of Wands in Tarot also represents somebody who is the mistress or the mister. And I know you don't want to be that. I know you want more, because nothing drives an Aries like hot crazy, like sexy crazy, like feel good kind of crazy, is the person who tells Aries how much they need them or want them or desired by them. And if you don't hear that shit, you're going to be like, am I chasing rainbows and butterflies that don't exist? So there's unrequited love. Maybe it's them. You need to make a judgment call. And I don't know if you're sitting there weighing your pros and cons, telling yourself, oh, they're younger. Oh, they're more mature. Or, oh, maybe I can make this work. Maybe it's not so bad. Maybe 5 years from now, it'll be wonderful. I don't know what to tell you, Aries, but yesterday's full moon was a super duper of life transitioning change, because for all the cardinal signs, your villain era is coming in. What does that mean? Your unapologetic self is going to be like, this be it. You like it or you leave it. So you're going to want to check that. All right. But if you're also dealing with the Capricorn, they're also a cardinal sign, so take care. And Cancer is also a cardinal sign, so take care. Clarified Chariot. Queen of Swords, and this didn't know if it wanted to be upright or down. It doesn't matter to me because they both mean the same. It means slow as fuck. And the reason we go slow as shit is because we're not ready to make a decision, a judgment call, or we're being cautious. So we go slow, waiting for something to come in case it does and we don't make the wrong choice. You're in your head though. You're not thinking with anything else. You're rationalizing, you're being logical, but you raise the sword, so you're considering chopping this down to size. You're starting to feel a little stuck. Or you will, because this is November. Two of Pentacles. Look at you. Do I go out? Because this is what's at the back of your head, like right here. Let me stick it in there with my hair and be like, that's that. I know at the back of my head, I want to be asked out to talk on an emotional level and go out for coffee or drinks and talk and be like a real fucking date. Instead, here we are lying low like the hermit, having a kumbaya with thyself, because the future is unknown and we don't know what to do with it. Hermit came out twice. Moon is also a Pisces energy. This is Virgo. You're weighing your pros and cons. You're debating, but you're debating from this position. You're at home. You're not going anywhere. You're debating something. You don't know what the future holds, so you're being mysterious. You're being quiet. But at the back of your head, you're sitting here thinking, but I want this person to come and message me to go out. Should I do this? That's what your pros and cons are. Should I leave it alone, be a hermit, or call him and date? Down the pike, passion and new beginning. Let's do advice. This is a short reading because it's a little, bonus spurt. And I just am doing it to see how this works out for you guys. I know it's a November reading, so I guess we'll see, right? I do need the feedback, though. I read everything you guys write me, so. Before I continue, Romance Angels, what do you see here, please? What do you see here, please? Well, remember when I told you I don't think you were healing because you're coming from somewhere like pain? Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. So Oracle cards see things, and I like to use them because they help. They're like advisory. They see things sometimes we might not. A different perspective, a different angle. We can't just look at it and be like, oh, what's in our future? It's not. It's more than that. They're saying, well, here is the future, but you know what? This is what's stopping you. This is what's blocking you. The healing part. And very soon. I always get this card when I have to debate a new person or a person in my life. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now, so the universe releases them and stops setting up little things for serendipitous moments for that person, for someone else. Okay? It's like throwing the fish back in the sea scenario. Alrighty. You gotta forget the past. The past fucked you up, but now the future can be a friend to you. Why is this doing this? Okay. Advice. Sorry, it'll clear in a moment, guys. The moon in an advice position. Oh my God. Man, I love this combo more than anything in the world, but I wish it came out on the table. the moon next to the sun is the most beautiful combination ever for me. It's like, I don't know, think about it. The sun and the moon meet, right? That which is dark becomes clear with the sun. But you know, in our world of reality, think about it. We have the sun and then we have the moon, and then they switch positions, and around and around that we go. But when they collide, when they, you know, change over, shifts, it's at that point in time where things go off like a light bulb in our head, and we have an epiphany and we see things clearly, or we hear something, or this person comes forward and everything is clear. It didn't fall out, but it is at the back of the deck. So I will make the assertion that regarding your advice here, the moon is be cautious. Everything will be clear for you very, very soon. Page of Pentacles, you are in a learning phase. You might have been bored. You might have stagnated. I think by being honest and saying how you feel and what it is, and tell them they can scratch the mind games, because it's not going to help either of you two to get where you need to be. That is your advice. Page of Pentacles is the novice card. It's learning. But it also means that, are you ready for the next level? Do you want the next level? Do they want the next level? You have to be cautious right now. But things will be very clear to you, because there are things going on behind the scenes that you are not aware of. You don't know. Maybe you don't know how they really feel. And maybe they're trying to shift some things around in their world so you two could be together. You just don't know. It can never be that clear. Clarify. Queen of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Wands. You keep working hard, you know, to you, your life, your family, and the dedication to yourself or your job or whatever it is. But you keep working towards the relationship too, because if there is one, or putting effort into like meeting this person or being with this person, because this is for single Aries. I get it. There's like, it looks like burdens are here, but you're trying to be stable. I do like the bottom of the deck, which is commitment, marriage, money, all of the above, and Six of Wands, success. All right, guys, there is no outcome to be had here because it's just November. And we saw an earth sign there. Well, if they're not an earth sign, they could be somebody very grounded and earthy, but the feelings are what you heard in this reading today. Guys, leave me your messages down below and tell me how you liked this reading. And maybe I will be doing this either bi-weekly or monthly. Okay. I'll see you on the next one.